Is it clear to you what I mean by the fact that our demonstration is never complete as long as we just have good physical health or good physical wealth or good human friends or relatives? That our demonstration in the spiritual life is only complete when all of these good things are appearing in our world through the activity of the Christ, through the activity of this truth in our consciousness. Once you have so entertained this truth that you can see it appearing outwardly as demonstration, then you know the activity of the Christ in your consciousness is appearing outwardly as harmony. That is the point. When you watch, when you can actually see the activity of the Christ, the activity of truth in your consciousness appearing outwardly as harmony, when you can see yourself given work, given supply, given people to take care of, and then watching God do the job too, then you have that attitude of a beholder, of watching God unfold, much the same attitude as watching the beautiful sky or watching the beautiful mountains. Not in any sense that you're making it so. Oh, no. You're just beholding it. God is making it so. And so we are not making our lives. God is making our lives. We become the beholder of it. But that only comes true when we are no longer permitting ourselves to be whipped around from pillar to post by human belief. When we've taken our lives in our own hands and said, wait a minute, from now on, that calendar is not going to touch my body. From now on, these beliefs about food are not going to touch my body. From now on, these beliefs about infection and contagion and inheritance and so forth are not going to touch my body. These beliefs about envy, jealousy, malice are not going to touch my home or my business. These beliefs of depression, of economic changes, of political changes are not going to affect my supply. My entire experience is to be God-governed, God-directed, God-maintained, God-sustained, and I look to the kingdom of God within my own being to appear outwardly as the harmony of health, home, body, so forth and so on. When we consciously then take hold of the truth of being and let it fill our consciousness, then comes the day when that point of transition is made, and instead of saying it, we just sit there and sort of watch it happen. And it does happen. Believe me, it happens. It happens that we never have to take conscious thought for our life. We never have to plan the future. Oh, yes, somebody will say, will you give a class next week? And you'll say yes, and then you've got next week's class to prepare for. But you're not going to be concerned about next year's class or the year after or anything of that kind. You're going to be concerned only with the immediate present as God reveals it. Well, let's have a little meditation.